everybody. I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games.
And today we're going to share with you our top 5 farming games. Now that may sound a little weird.
Yes, it does.
That we're talking about farming games.
Yes, it does.
But we like city building games.
Yes, we do.
So the farming games kind of fall in line
Kinda.
with city building games because you're building farms or you're working on a farm or you're doing something.
Struggling on a farm.
Yeah,
Struggling.
but it's fun
Yep.
and it's cute. Some of them are cute.
Some of them.
Well, no, I think all of them are cute. With the
Well,
farms.
they have different things in them that make them cute.
Yeah, and I like cutesy games.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh, that cute.
yeah, I do. So
that cute.
we want to give you our top 5. There are a lot of farming-based games out there. There are a lot of them.
But these are the ones that we like and that are in our collection.
That are in our collection.
Yeah.
And all of the ones in our collection didn't make this list.
No,
we narrowed it down to our top 5.
Yeah.
We didn't want to come with some odd, weird number, top 8, top 6. So we said top 5.
5.
And so some didn't make the cut. So we're going to start off with the ones that did.
Yep.
And the first one we're going to talk about, it's a weird one.
It's a weird one. Kind of rare. People really don't talk about it.
It's rare. It's very obscure. And it's something you may not have heard of, but we like it and we think it's great for families.
Super Farmer.
Super Farmer.
It was made in 1943 in some very dark times. In 1943 in a Polish ghetto in Poland during World War II. And the creator of the game made it so they would have, something that the people can do during the occupation, and he sold it. And it's a pretty good game.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
Now, of course, it's been upgraded and it's got modern components to it and all that.
Yeah.
But it's a really nice game. We like to play it, and they have these cute little
big. You mean those big dice that they have?
I'm talking about the dogs.
Oh yeah, the little dogs,
pot-bellied dogs. They're so cute, and so I like playing it, and it's really good for families with smaller kids.
Yes.
Now we got this game just by happenstance.
Yes.
It was on a fluke. We won it in a raffle. It's not something we went out and bought.
No.
But when we got it about 5 or 6 years ago,
when we were first starting
the hobby, our son was still really small.
Yeah.
So this was a perfect game for a 10-year-old to learn how to play games. So we started playing with him and some of his friends, and they liked it because you have sheep and you have cows and all that stuff in it. So it's a great little game for kids. And we have it in our collection. We're not going to get rid of it. It's not something we pull out all the time, but it is something that's good for families, and we're all about
family. Yeah, and what you do, you have to have like one of each of the.
There's 5 different types of animals,
and you got to have each
one
of
of
them.
each in order to win the game.
And the hard one is trying to get the horse. The horse is the hard one. You have to kind of buy and sell and try to trade up and try to get to that point where you have one of every
animal. The 5 animals that are represented.
And you got to watch out for the fox and the wolf.
There's a fox and a wolf trying to eat
your animals.
Stuff.
So it's a fun game.
It is fun
for kids. Definitely for kids.
If you got smaller kids, and this is a game I would recommend for
Get it.
So that's number 5.
Yep.
Now that brings us to our number
4.
Now number 4 may be another game you may or may not be familiar with. It's a small box game.
Small box game. We love those.
Yeah, we do because they're quick and easy. You put them on the table. But again, it's another small box that has a big punch.
Yes, they do. Yes, it does.
And that one is
Harvest by Trey Chambers, and we know him because we're from Houston, and he lives in Houston. Yeah. So we met him a few times.
Yeah, and he's actually a teacher in Houston. And he was actually our daughter's teacher in high school.
Yes, he was.
So small world.
Small world, and it's the game is made by TMG.
TMG game.
And it's a really fun game. Now we have an issue because it's so fun, but it's so short. 5 turns and it's over.
It's over.
But we want to keep going we want to keep going.
Because by the time you get your little farm up and
you're ready,
harvesting your vegetables,
you're doing stuff, buying buildings and stuff like that. Like what? I need 3 more turns.
I need 3 more turns because I need to get some more vegetables and stuff. So it's a fun game.
Yeah.
The only frustrating part is that it's too short.
Too short, but it's so much fun.
It is, and it's something that we do bring out over and over again. And those are the games that we love to put in our top. Because if you can bring it out over and over again, then that means it has wonderful replay value, and you want to have it for your family.
That's true.
So Harvest is one.
Number 4. And it's a good family game too.
Now, our next one, number 3. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think this game should be number 3.
It should. It should.
We had to really fight on this one because I let him win on this one, and I shouldn't have, because he likes the other 2, the 1 and 2, more than he likes my number 3. Long story short, number 3 is Happy Pigs.
Happy Pigs. And she loves it because it's so cute. I had to get it because it was so cute.
And I mean, different things are cute to me, but the little pigs are square. And they're just the cutest little things ever.
She loves them.
And when we first played this game, we were at a friend's home. And when I saw it, I said, Mick, I got to have this game.
Yes.
Now, mind you, it took him a while to get it.
Had to find it.
You know, but we got it. And I know I was so happy when I got it, but I love it. We've played it several times since we've had it in our collection. It's just one of those games that I just thought it was a cute thing to have.
But it's a good economic game.
Yeah, and
it's a really good economic game.
It's a good economic game.
Yeah.
And it kind of helps your kids understand agriculture and how you grow pigs.
Trying to do that pig for them, trying to get it going.
Them, and you've got to
give
buy them a vaccination.
Yeah.
And then you've got to sell them. And,
do things.
There are a lot of things you can learn.
Got to make money, trying to get things. Got to keep your resources right.
Right.
Got to keep your money tight so you can do things and work it through the seasons.
And that's another thing. It's a little short too because you only have 4 seasons.
That's right. But I think you have enough. You have enough turns within those seasons to kind of help you out a little bit. So
it's another one of those games where you just want more.
Yeah, you want more.
You want more.
Yeah,
it's like it's ended too soon. I could have had more pigs on my farm. That kind of thing. But
Yellow did a good job with that.
Yeah,
Yellow did a good job. Yellow game.
I love it. Happy Pigs. Cute.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So now number 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him talk about these because this was his.
Number 2
should have been number 3.
It's by Uwe Rosenberg, the man. And it's All Creatures Big and Small, the little brother of Agricola. Now, you like it because you win a lot by it, and you always ask for it sometimes because you love it. You love it.
Because again,
with the little meeples, little animal meeples.
Well,
the animal
I don't say I don't love it. I do love it.
Because you win at it a lot.
Animal meeples are cute.
Yeah.
They got the little, horses and the cows.
Horses. She said horses.
They're so cute. I do love it, but I just thought, Agricola and, All Creatures Big and Small.
Games. They're great games.
They're pretty much the same, but anyway, All Creatures Big and Small is the small brother to, or the little brother to Agricola.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it, love it, love it. I don't know what to tell you other than...
Great 2-player. Great 2-player.
It is a great 2-player.
Yeah, great 2-player.
It's a great 2-player
It kind of cuts down on Agricola with all the kind of basic things that you need to do.
Yeah,
and you don't have to feed your people.
No, there's no people.
No people. You just feeding your... You don't have to feed nobody. You're just trying to get animals and get your little homes and make your little,
farms.
Your little farms and put your animals in your farm.
Have your stables and all that and make sure they're fed. And you've got to have your stalls and all that. So... I do love it. Yeah. I still think it should have been number 3, but that's okay. It can hold the number 2 spot.
All right, number 1.
Number 1.
Uwe again.
Yeah.
Agricola.
And it's the big brother to All Creatures Big and Small.
Yeah.
Love Agricola.
Love Agricola. It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough because you not only have animals, you not only have crops, but you also have to deal with people.
You gotta feed those people. You gotta feed those people.
And it's one of those it can be a brain burner sometimes trying to, manage all your resources.
And you gotta kill your pet pig. I had to kill my pet pig.
Yeah, because you want to eat.
You gotta eat.
You want to eat. So sometimes animals have to go, and I guess
family gotta eat.
Like real life. Sometimes you gotta farm. You gotta get rid of animals to survive. But
I had to get rid of Jimmy though.
Yeah.
I had to get rid of Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah, but Agricola is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is more of a thought-provoking game. You've got to really think about what you're doing. You got to be able to manage your resources. You got to be able to do worker placement properly. So it's not a game I would start off with someone young.
And you always got to think ahead, and you always got to plan because you always have to feed your people at the end of a season, and you have to make sure you have all your ducks in a row.
Yeah.
And then you also have to think about what I need to do at the end of this game and use those cards that you have.
Yeah.
The little cards that give you special powers and occupations and just keep those rolling so you can have a good form because it's tough.
Yeah, and this is definitely a game for teenagers and up. I wouldn't start off a 10-year-old or 12-year-old. I think the game actually says 14 and up, and I'd probably stick with that age because you really have to have a ability to manage resources, manage time. And maybe kids that are younger may not be able to understand that as much, but I think when you get to the teenage years, you can have a lot of fun.
Now they do have a family version that kind of helps out little kids a little bit, and a family version. But
that didn't make our list.
That didn't make our list. We like
we like the big boy,
the big boy, the bad boy that makes you work at it. You know, feed them meeples. You know, you got to feed them. Yeah, you got to feed them.
So those are our top 5.
Yep.
And we will put a list up at the end of the video,
yes,
so you can see the top 5 again. And these are great games. They have an educational value along with the fun. So it's a great thing to have for your collection, for your family, for your friends. We love them.
We love them. All right, guys. So next time we'll come up with something else to show you, and because we want you to love these games. Now, like us, share us, hit the little notification bell, and just follow us. Now, we're also on Twitter now.
We're on Twitter.
So we want to let you know we're on Twitter. So follow us on Twitter if you're there.
That's right.
You know.
So yeah, you can catch us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course right here on YouTube. So that's it for us. Hope you enjoyed it.
Bye-bye now.
Bye, everybody.